Welcome to the Mystic Psychology Podcast. I am really happy that you are here in the space where your spirit meets your everyday life and your energy becomes your guide. I'm Charlotte and I'm here to walk beside you as you reconnect with your truth, your intuition, and the deeper layers of who you truly are. Welcome to this new episode of my podcast. I'm so happy you're here. If you're new, I'm Charlotte, and I am the founder of the Mystic Psychology Academy, and I support people finding their unique energetic gifts. So, really finding what is theirs energetically and how to work with energy and become a healer, medium, intuitive, whatever is inside you. So, if you already know my podcast, I'm happy you're here. And today's topic is about letting go. And I will go into why it is so difficult to let go sometimes, what is behind letting go, really, also energetically, and my experience with it. And I will go and guide you through a little exercise that will help you to let go or just have the first step into this direction. You can also watch my podcast, Shadow Work, which will help you to dive deeper in this topic as well. So I recently had this experience of letting go, and I had this one moment again where you have like this insight. Oh, this is really what it means. Like when you really feel it in your body, when you can really understand how it works. And I wanted to share that with you because I felt it was such a big shift in my letting go processes. And what happened was I got really, really triggered by a person. And this person made me feel very rejected. And in this moment, I knew it was not about the person and it was not about what this person did or did not do. It was just something inside me that was like screaming to be seen and to let go of. So I went into that topic of this pain I felt of, okay, I am left. I'm left behind. I am rejected. Again, somebody leaves me like this. And the thing is that when I was 11, my father died. And what happened was that I felt always this pain of him leaving me behind. So when I went into this wound, into this feeling, I ended up again there in this wound, in this pain of being left alone. So in this moment, I had a very different approach because usually what I wanted in the past was really to get rid of something, to why is this still here? Why have I not healed it? Why am I still holding on to it? Why can't I just let go? Why is it still here? And this caused the pain actually to stay. So this time something changed in me, and I was like, I was really seeing and feeling that it's okay. It's okay to have this wound, and it's okay to be with it. And it's a part of me. And I'm honoring this part. And it's allowed to be there. And I didn't want to get rid of it, but I was kind of embracing it. I was giving it compassion, love. And this love, this overflowing love for this wound, caused it to feel more light and accepting. And in this moment, I really learned once again, because it's a process, that letting go is actually about accepting what is, not getting rid of it, not changing it, but actually loving it and giving it a room and a space. And practically, I knew it, and I do a lot of shadow work, but this time I felt this overflowing love for this part of me, and that it's so beautiful, that I am so beautiful with all my wounds and my past, and with everything I've learned and saw, and what happened to me in challenges in my life. And this moment gave me so much freedom. It gave me so much softness. And it released all the control and all what I actually tried to change and not change, but actually surrendering and accepting to what is and loving myself for exactly these things. And I realized that so many times people try to really, in a very painful, in a very controlling, and in a very pushing way, pushing oneself to, I have to get rid of this. I don't want this. I don't want this pain. I don't want this emotion. I don't want this situation. I don't want this habit. I don't want this, that. But actually, it's just the mind. It's just the mind that wants. And it never stops. Because once you finally don't want this anymore, then the next thing comes. So it was the same for me. So especially when you come into the beginning of the healing journey, it sometimes gets so overwhelming, because I remember when I was starting with my healing journey, I started to see, oh my God, it was like, like roots. And like you see one root, but then all of a sudden from one root, there's another roots and another roots and another, and then you think, oh my God, there's so much to do. Will it ever end? Will it ever end? Will I ever arrive? And the truth is, there is no arriving somewhere except in the present moment and in accepting of what is. And that's the true letting go, accepting what is. And energetically, it means becoming present and becoming free to be yourself and let the energy flow through you and finally open up to life, to what wants to flow through you, and honoring that without judging if it's right or wrong. So letting go is actually the art of acceptance, and with compassion, with love, with holding space for yourself to be who you really are in a very vulnerable way of being. And the rest is control and the mind wanting to be something different, trying to arrive somewhere. So the biggest challenge in these things is that often, as I said, we don't want things. And also, sometimes we think we want to let go, but actually we don't. So for example, and I'll give a client example, but I had the same thing. I always wanted to let go of my mother. But then I realized that it's not about letting go of that, but it's an accepting and loving, and that I couldn't let go because I actually love her, want to be connected to her. And that is what I actually wanted, but in love and not with the mind and the ego. So not with the past and all the challenges and conditioning, but with the soul, with the heart. So sometimes you get lost in that letting go process because your mind wants to let go, but actually your soul doesn't, because there's something behind it that you profit from, or that you actually want, or that you are actually looking for. But because you're not being honest to yourself, you are not finding it. And I can say that for myself as well, because it's about being honest and raw and vulnerable and going to the root of things. And that is where the truth is. And that is where the acceptance comes in. Because if I go for that example, I don't want to let go anymore of that relationship, but I see that I actually want to love and be in connection, but in a different, in a new way. Then I can go to that root and I can start accepting what is there instead of being angry and frustrated and in that whole controlling and pushing way to try to end something that is not wanting to be ended, just transformed. So it's about going to the root of what is behind and really looking what is the truth behind it, and not getting lost in the ego and the mind that is so busy with wanting something and going somewhere. Yes. And for that, I want to do a little exercise with you. And it's very simple, actually. And that simplicity is that you will try to not try, you will start going to the acceptance of everything what is within you. So make yourself comfortable somewhere in a sitting position, and just you can press on pause and make yourself comfortable. And when you're comfortable, then come back again. So now, where you're comfortable in the sitting position, just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And with every time you take a breath in, imagine how you just breathe life energy, light inside of you. And when you breathe out, you're just gonna breathe out whatever there is on tension, thoughts, emotions. Just breathe in life energy, light, and out. Just relax, let go. And in this process, there's a paradox of letting everything be what there is. If there's thoughts, emotions, it's okay. They don't have to go anywhere. They can just be here. And just return to that breath. And with every breath, you just breathe in light and just exhale to fully arrive in the present moment. Amazing. And now I invite you to just hug yourself. So give yourself with your arms, just hug yourself. And you can even, if you want, stroke yourself with the fingers or whatever is comfortable for you, but hug yourself. And within that hug, I invite you to just fully tell to yourself, it's okay. Everything is okay. And breathe. And just tell your different parts in you. The most, under parentheses, ugly part, the hurt part, the funny part, the scared part, all these parts in you, and many, many more. Just be compassionate with them right now and tell them it's okay. I see you. I feel you. I hear you. And it's okay. All these parts are parts of yourself, parts that make you to this wonderful, beautiful, colorful human being. Every single part in you makes you the person who you are. Every single part in you, no matter how hurt, no matter how, under parentheses, ugly, beautiful, happy, spoiled, envious, whatever it is, brings this wonderful uniqueness of yourself in this world. All these parts together make who you are as an identity in this world. And it's beautiful because love doesn't judge, because every single part of it is pure, unconditional life, because life doesn't judge. Life shows itself in different colors. And these different parts are just different colors being expressed. So breathe and hug yourself and just love these parts, all of them, for this moment and ongoing. Like a puzzle, every single part makes a whole picture, the picture of you. Breathe. Take a deep, deep breath and feel into your body. How do you feel now? Just become aware. What are you feeling in your body right now? And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes if they're closed and just return to your daily state.
but keep or try to keep this feeling. And I invite you to really do this more and more times, because it's like a muscle that is being trained. And it gives you the opportunity to really start seeing how beautiful you are in all your aspects of your being. And this acceptance will help you to release and heal and become more light and free within yourself. You can also journal about it. That is another way. You can actually bring it out of your system. You can move, dance now. That would also be something that would help you to integrate it afterwards. Movement always helps to integrate things into your body, into your system. And thank you for being here, for trusting. And I see you, I feel you, and I hear you, because we're all connected. And I wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you for being here, for your time, for listening, and showing up for your own personal path. If something touched you today, share it with someone who needs to hear it too. And make sure to subscribe and get my weekly newsletter. You can always go deeper at mystic-psychology.com or find me on Instagram. I'd really love to connect to you in person, read your comments and messages. So until next time, stay close to your soul and trust what you feel, follow your intuition, and I can't wait to connect with you again.